Compact T2, again, taking 10 out of these. Cody Mercer from Virginia. Sponsor, me. Out of Casterland, New York, the 37B. That is Derek Dallas. The 21 is going to be Dustin Snyder. He's a New York driver. Jason Reese is in the number 20. From Indiana, Todd Gorman is in the 114. He's an Ohio driver from Jackson, Ohio. That is Chase Spires aboard the number 4. We saw that 4 pull out a moment ago. That 732 pulling out onto the track right now is Swode Schaefer from Ohio. And then we've got the midlife crisis number 53. That is David, the Gnarly Dog. He's from Ohio. Derek Golden is in the number 38X. Gnarly Dog, like to mention, MDR Auto Services. Zane Kowalski is in the number 35. He's a Wisconsin driver. Lee Sager, there he is right there, right on cue. Lee Sager in the number 25. The Prodigy, he's from New York. Mark Schwalm is in the number 11. He's from Pennsylvania. There's Mark as he pulls in. The 16 ounce is Jeremiah Scott. Hunter Latzalis is in the 625. There's the 625. Carl Scheimer, he is in that number 11. And there's the number 16 ounce Jeremiah Scott. Brett Anderson will be aboard the number 22. The G55 is going to be Casey Gates from New York. 145 is William Maddie from Indiana. 45R is Ryan Painter. He's a Virginia driver. Blake Logan. Blake Loans, I think. Number 56, Woodstock, Virginia driver. Zachary Fadley from Virginia. He's the number 04. Tyler Hibner from Wisconsin will be in the number 65. Wesley Fugate from Ohio is in the 1206. Swode Schaefer, again, the 732 to 83 is Michael Hart. 24 cars lining up for this one. 24 cars scheduled to go. Nick Embry, hey, hanging out with his favorite moose up there. Shout out to Team GFY. Shout out to Devin Germain. Can't wait to see him send it. Nick Embry hanging out up there in Ontario, Canada. Good to see you. And then I also think I missed the message here a bit ago. JYD, one of our famous Maryland drivers, rather. Hopefully he's not being surveilled by the government for stalking on Google Maps, other various unspeakable places. Certainly he's not. He's watching this. Number 2 taking shape. Ski Inc. presenting this round here. Once again, taking the last 10. That's the 16 ounce there with a checkered nose. That is Jeremiah Scott. 35 out there, Zane Kowalski. 45R, we made mention of the 45R. Saw that car in the pits, Ryan Painter. There's the 114 of Todd Gorman from Ohio. Face racing car. Whoa, right out of the blocks. Trying to earn one of those Mad Dog spots. That is the number 37B of Derek Dallas, the 83. This one has started off a lot faster than the one that we saw a little bit ago. Got a correction there. It didn't look right because it wasn't. It's Blake Lonis from Woodstock, Virginia. I remember seeing him run down there a bunch of different times in Woodstock. There's Lil Studley, the Prodigy Games machine, working his way back and forth. And the number 25. Didn't catch the name of the madman in that army-colored car, but he is all over the place. That is the number 04. There's a good look at the roof sign. Zach, not sure Zach's last name is spelled right. I'm going to double-check that in here. Zach Fadley from Virginia. In that number 04, tunes up the band one more time. Huge shot, wow. Wasted the nose on that machine. Not even worried about what the back can do. He went nose out in a big way. Sager gets a shot in the left rear corner. That is the number 11 of Carl Scheimer. Whoa, Lonis with a big shot there. Mashed the back of that number 4, and that thing went down, and it went down fast. Now the front wheels of Lonis' car are up off the ground. The 16 comes along, pokes at the back of Blake Lonis' machine. Now Lonis getting real hot. That number 4 out there is Chase Spires, Jackson, Ohio. It's 145, doing work trying to pin in the number 11. You can see Lonis, looks like the number 4 has been pushed out from underneath the front of that machine, but still sitting idle. And now really getting stacked up. The 732 in the mix there as well, Swope Schaefer, and the 25 of Lee Sager, trying to work his way free. A relentless attack now by that number 145 of William Matty, continuing to just pack in the nose of the number 11 of Scheimer, and there's the 25. Sager able to break himself free. It's a good look at the number 20, Jason Reese. Backed it up a long ways. Rain beginning to come down here during heat number 2. There's the 1206. Wesley Fugate from Ohio. Schaefer surveys the landscape. Idles down the track. You got the number 20 there. Coming, chasing him down little by little, Jason Reese. Looks like we do have a red flag. Quick red flag stoppage here. GH Graphics, red flag here. Under this quick stoppage, you can see up there at the top of the screen underneath the DEC Headers logo, the 25 of Lee Sager. The right rear corner has been folded up a little bit on that car. Now is the side that was packed up against the number 4 Chase Spires car down there, as they were both being beat on by William Matty, the Jones and Company number 145. And green flag is back out. Unclear what the delay was tied to. Steam coming from under the hood of the Studley machine. Goes nose to nose with that 145. That's the Matty machine. After all the work that he was doing with the front end of that car, you can see not really showing any of the worse for wear. David Gnarly Dog, number 53, the midlife crisis car. Backs it into the nose of the 16 ounce. That is Jeremiah Scott. There's the 35 working away, trying to get out of that jam. It's Zane Kowalski. Sager pushing some heat there. .732. Swode Schaefer slowing the pace down. I think it looked like a couple of these drivers started taking a head count, surveying what was happening out there. Again, they're looking for 10. And once again, back after it. And this time it is, once again rather, it's the 145, William Maddie. Shoving and pushing the number 25 of Lee Sager around. Lee puts the bumper on the left front corner of the Maddie machine. 625 Hunter Latalis doing work. That's the 45R. Ryan Painter again, getting chased around by the number 20, Jason Reese. See the back end starting to fold up on that. The number 20 and those looking just about perfect. A little bit of steam getting pushed out of there. It looks like Dallas is all done out there. The number 37B. He was a house of fire early in the going. You know, having some issues. The 16 ounce has gone silent. Number 4, Chase Byers, still running and moving. Also still have the 65 in the mix as well, Tyler Hibner. Good look at the number 13, Cody Mercer from Virginia. Locking horns a little bit with Spires in the number 4. Lee Sager doing battle with that AMC. Trying to make that AMC work. So doesn't appear to be going according to plan. Again, that's Mercer in the Area 13 machine. Up there on the top of the screen is the 732 of Schaefer. Spires in that checkered nose, number 4. There, I thought that the steering had gone awry on the Maddie machine, but it looks like it was just a matter of the mud. This is Sager's first run on the big stage of Bash for Cash and the return of Bash for Cash. Didn't get to have this event last year, had to go all the way back to the 2019 record books to find results. For our activities here with Smash It Demolition Derbies in Chillicothe, Ohio. 3 qualifying heats going to set a big field for the compacts. We'll have consolation rounds tomorrow for the compacts, looking for our final 10. So we're going to send 30 out of this evening's 3 qualifying heats, and then we'll have the one and dones on deck up after this. There's Golden Thought I heard that it was Mark Golden in that machine, the number 38X, I believe. Derek Golden. If I'm mistaken, Derek Golden in the number 38X. Looks like a pretty good build. Bumper starting to invert on the number 25. 625 idling around up there at the top of the screen. That's the white machine. After all the abuse the back end took on that number 4 Spires, it looks like now some of the sheet metal at least starting to push up. The sheet metal clustered around that right rear corner on that machine, but the tire looks like it's still moving without a whole lot of impediment. Sheet metal rolling up, rails at least up off the ground enough at that part of the track to where it's not being an issue. Some additional issues, though, are developing there. Spires having some trouble keeping power. Zane Kowalski still working out there, leaning on the back of the midlife crisis machine, the number 33, or excuse me, 53. It's the 114 Todd Gorman. Gorman trying to make the corner. And we've got a red flag. Waiting for some cues trackside as to what we've got this stoppage for. This red flag presented by NLR Derby Parts.
It's beautiful weather out there at Master
Just on
Cash right
time.
now.
You know, I'm reminded, I think it was like 4 years ago, 2017 maybe. Travis Charleston actually made the trip down for this year. We had those insane torrential downpours. It was just sopping wet everywhere. And it rained off and on all weekend. Most years when we come here, it's kind of like standing on the surface of the sun.
Yeah. We usually get at least some rain, but some real nice weather too.
These have been heavy soaking rains here that have been in the area and persisted most of the day.
Pace of this one has been slowed by the weather. They're fighting the track conditions at this point.
A little bit. The W bodies, excuse me, I shouldn't say that because that's not quite representative. The front wheel drive cars. Have been a bit owned by the rear wheel drive cars in this heat.
So far.
It's been a battle. Lee's got to find something other than the pointy bumper on the front of that AMC to do battle with. Turn around, find some softer cars to pick on. Put an egg under the throttle, whatever you got to do. But it's the way to defeating that particular vehicle of William Matty is not through the bumper. That is that Wisconsin driver having some trouble out there. Zane Kowalski in the 35. You can see he's at risk of going up in smoke completely out there in the number 35.
53, the midlife crisis machine just wheels through from one side to the other, finds a new place to work out of a little bit here.
That's Derek Golden there. His car looks just about perfect. Another red flag.
Realistic Derby Project Red Flag, RDP. Find them on Facebook. It's a good time. If you like Demolition Derby, if you like computer games, get involved with RDP. It's strangely addicting.
Oh my gosh. This is a game that every Demolition Derby fan that was also playing Test Drive Eve of Destruction was waiting for. And, you know, we got that aux power DDF8 for a little while, and it was cool, but nothing holds a candle to what this RDP stuff is.
Yeah, it's so different. Looks like they're going around talking to different drivers. That might have been the top 10 there. We'll see here when lots of guys climbing out. Yeah, looks like that must be it.